Huh? Dear students, myself Pravas Mohaptra, lecturer in economics. Today I am going to discuss about the indifference curve techniques, which was introduced by Hicks and Allen in order to determine the consumer equilibrium under ordinal utility analysis. So as indifference curve technique is concerned, which was purely introduced by Hicks, Allen and Slotsky in order to determine the maximization of satisfaction under ordinal utility analysis, in which they have taken different combinations in regarding different units of different goods and services which are available in the market. So as different combinations are concerned, we mean to say that suppose two commodities are available in the market like X and Y with their respective combinations like 4x plus 1y, 3x plus 2y, 2x plus 3y, 1x plus 4y, where the consumer is ready to allocate his limited income. The y itself stands the income of the consumer, where the same amount of income is going to be spent by the individual in between two commodities X and Y, where different combinations are available in the market, in which the consumer has to select one combination where the same combination of the two commodities will provide him maximum or same or equal level of utility. So this is regarded as indifference curve techniques or indifference curve analysis. We will focus upon different combinations out of different goods and services where the consumer is ready to distribute his limited amount of income in between two commodities to get same or equal level of satisfaction. That is known as indifference curve techniques or indifference curve analysis. So as indifference curve technique or analysis is concerned, it refers to, or Hicks has defined the indifference curve techniques in its own language, that it is the locus, LOCUS, locus of different combinations. Locus means total of different combinations of different goods and services, where each combination 4x plus 1y, 3x plus 2y, whatever combinations are available in the economy, where each combination will give him equal or same level of satisfaction. For example, if the consumer is ready to select or choose the combination 1, that is called 4 unit of X commodity and 1 unit of Y commodity, then he will get the same level of satisfaction out of its limited amount of income. So in this way, we can conclude the point that these are the respective combinations where the consumer is ready to distribute its limited income in between two commodities, that is X and Y, to get same or equal level of satisfaction. So it can be located, or we can also locate the different combinations on a graphical term. So as the graphical analysis of indifference curve technique is concerned, so we can also take good X on X axis, good Y on Y axis. So this is regarded as downward sloping indifference curve, where the downward sloping indifference curve determines different combinations of two commodities X and Y. Suppose we have selected point A, point B and point C on the IC curve techniques, where if you take point A, so we mean to say that 4 unit of Y and 1 unit of X is going to be selected by the consumer in order to get same level of utility. So this is 4, this is 1. So if the consumer wants to change the amount of one commodity over another, so he will shift from point A to B, where he is ready to take or use 3 unit of y and 2 unit of x, in which he will also get same level of utility. So if the consumer wants to shift from point B to C, then he will also choose 2 unit of y and 3 unit of x to also get same level of utility. So this is the process by which we can also obtain the downward sloping indifference curve techniques. So if we join point A, B, C, we will get the downward curve. So as indifference curve is concerned, so it is a technique by which the consumer is going to get same level of utility or satisfaction out of its limited amount of income, where the commodities are available with the respective prices in the market, in which the consumer is going to spend its limited income in between two commodities, where he has to select different units or different combinations of different goods and services by which he will get same or equal level of utility. So that is known as indifference curve analysis. So if we also take, so another point is also moved toward the indifference curve analysis, that is known as indifference curve map. So map, what do you mean by? Next question also arises in order to determine calculate the indifference curve analysis, that is known as indifference curve map. So as indifference curve map is concerned, it refers to the point where we can also get different indifference curves for IC1, IC2, IC3, etc., where good y is taken on y axis and good x is taken on ox axis. IC1, IC2, IC3 as the respective indifference curves. As indifference curves, different indifference curves are located on a particular diagram or graphical presentation in between good x and good y, so that becomes an indifference map. So the indifference curve map determines the combinations of different indifference curves, where each indifference curve gives same to the hands of the consumer. So as indifference curve analysis is concerned, we have already discussed the combinations, the meaning of indifference curve, the diagrammatic presentation of indifference curve map, etc., etc. Then we will go to discuss about marginal rate of substitution. Marginal rate of substitution in between different goods and services, that is known as MRS XY. MRS, marginal rate of substitution between x for y. So as MRS x for y is concerned, it refers to the point of exchange, in between commodity x and commodity y. Or in other words, we can also define the marginal rate of substitution between x for y, where the consumer is ready to exchange some unit of commodity x over y or some unit of commodity y for x. So in this way we can also obtain the chance of marginal rate of substitution in between x for y. So as MRS XY is concerned, it is defined in the same way that it is the rate at which one commodity is going to be exchanged for the sake or benefit or gain for another commodity. In other words, marginal rate of substitution can be defined a point where the consumer is likely to change or substitute one commodity for another in order to get certain benefits or in order to increase its consumer surplus. The consumer must change or sacrifice some unit of x also to get some unit of another commodity, that is known as y. So in this way, marginal rate of MRS XY can be determined in a mathematical version, that is known as del y by determine or in order to calculate marginal rate of substitution between x for y, we have to apply or include the following procedure or formula, that is known as del y by del x with putting the minus symbol. Then the question also arises, why minus symbol is added with the formula del y by del x? Because when the consumer is ready to change or exchange or sacrifice 1 unit of y over 1 unit of x, then some unit is dropped and also to add some unit of another commodity, that is known as x. So here, as negative relationship is found in between y and x, so we have to use or we have to add the minus symbol, that is known as minus into del y by del x. So next, in order to analyze or in order to calculate MRSXY in a diagrammatic version, so we have to use the following graph where good y is taken on y axis and good x on x axis. So this is the IC curve, IC downward sloping IC curve. Suppose we have taken point, there are 2 points A and B on the same indifference curve. Suppose the consumer wants to change the point of determining the other combination in between y and x or x for y, then he has to select the point B instead of point A, or in other words, when the consumer moves from point A to B, he has to sacrifice some unit of y, that is called del y equal to as and del x equal to sb. That amount is going to be dropped or sacrificed to get sb amount of del x, or del x amount equal to sb and the amount of del y equal to as, then MRSXY equal to as by sb. So these are the basic components under the indifference curve analysis, where we are ready, or the consumer always ready to sacrifice or change the unit of one combination over the other in order to get maximum amount of utility. So this is all about your